The sound of knocking on the door reverberated through Sarah's house, breaking the calm of the night. She stopped for a moment, feeling her heart beating fast, her thoughts filled with questions. She had always been aware that her family had hidden information, but she never expected that it would be revealed in such a surprising manner. Sarah had been raised in a tiny town surrounded by gently sloping hills and quiet forests. Her early years were full with joy, affection, and the reassuring company of her mother Lisa. But beneath the appearance of a happy family, there was a hidden truth that Sarah had not yet discovered. It was a cool autumn evening when everything changed. Sarah was in her comfortable living room, the gentle light from the lamp spreading a peaceful atmosphere as she worked on her most recent YouTube video. The sound of the doorbell broke the calm, startling her out of her creative daydream. With a wrinkled forehead, she walked to the door, feeling nervous. When she opened it, she saw something that made her feel quite scared. Facing her, lit up by the porch light, was a man she had never met before, a man with eyes that showed a blend of doubt and want. "Sarah?" he inquired, his voice shaking with feeling. She couldn't speak as she nodded, feeling overwhelmed by a mix of feelings. I'm your father," he muttered, his words lingering in the air like a fragile thread on the verge of breaking. Time seemed to stop as Sarah absorbed the new information. She felt her thoughts racing, her heart beating faster, and a stream of questions filling her mind. How is this possible? Her father, an unfamiliar person she had never met, now appeared on her doorway, undoing the carefully built story of her life. With shaking palms, she asked him to come in, her heart filled with a mix of curiosity and nervousness. While sitting in the poorly lit living room, with a heavy atmosphere of unspoken thoughts, Sarah found herself reminiscing about her childhood. A puzzle with pieces missing, a tapestry made of threads of deception. She had always felt the lack, the lasting emptiness that no amount of love or laughter could satisfy. However, she had never been brave enough to face the truth, to uncover the layers of lies and reveal the hidden mysteries in her family's past. At that moment, as she gazed into her father's eyes, she noticed parts of her own image reflected back at her. A common ancestry, a connection formed through the passage of time and life's events. However, beyond the surface, there was a deep gap of doubt, a separation between the familiar life she enjoyed and the truth that was about to overwhelm her. Afterwards, Sarah began a path of exploration, a search for truth within the complex network of falsehoods that had shaped her life. With each new piece of information, she untangled the connections to her past, creating a picture made up of memories, things she wished she had done differently, and missed chances. However, in the middle of confusion and disappointment, Sarah discovered comfort in unexpected places, within her new family, through shared moments of joy and sorrow, realizing that family ties are stronger than attempts to create division. As she gazed at the horizon, thinking about the unknown future ahead, Sarah realized she wasn't by herself. Despite the troubles from her past and her mother's deception, she discovered a source of hope in her father's constant and genuine love. Days passed and changed into weeks, then weeks transformed into months as Sarah dealt with the intricacies of her new situation. Her YouTube channel, previously used for cheerful vlogs and artistic projects, evolved into a space for documenting her process of self-exploration. The online group that had developed around her appreciated the genuineness of her story, and watchers observed the ups and downs of emotions that happened. Sarah's father, named Daniel, slowly became a crucial part of her life. As they developed a bond, their mutual laughter and mutual grief started to mend the scars from the past. Daniel, who had been away for a long time, was committed to catching up and forming a real bond with his daughter. The emotional upheaval spread beyond the boundaries of their home. Sarah chose to talk to her mother, Lisa, about the long history of dishonesty. The confrontation was a whirlwind of emotions, packed with tears, accusations, and long-awaited revelations. Lisa, feeling guilty, admitted to the complex series of lies she had told to shield Sarah from a harsh truth. After the disclosure, the family dynamic changed. Trust had to be restored, wounds required time to heal, and forgiveness turned into a process rather than a quick fix. Sarah, dealing with the intricacies of her emotions, found comfort in the support of her viewers, whose positive comments and shared tales gave her a feeling of community understanding. As the seasons changed, so did the dynamics within the family. The agony from before slowly disappeared, allowing for a new period with shared experiences, sincere talks, and the gradual healing of broken relationships. Sarah's YouTube channel became a symbol of strength, a story of recovery, and a source of motivation for others dealing with the challenges of family secrets. However, the narrative did provide some difficulties. Sarah encountered the challenging job of managing her new family relationships along with the duties of her internet presence. The intricate balance between personal privacy and the need to share her tale with the world presented a continual challenge. However, in every video, she was able to find a careful balance, revealing just enough to be genuine while safeguarding the privacy of her developing connections. During this intricate interaction, Sarah realized the strength of being vulnerable. Her audience, a lot of whom had experienced their own familial difficulties, discovered comfort and resilience in her honesty. The comments area of her videos turned into an online support community, where people from many backgrounds gathered to share their experiences, give suggestions, and feel connected. Over time, Sarah's story changed from being about betrayal and deception to being about resilience, forgiveness, and the positive impact of truth. Her YouTube channel, previously used for pleasure, has transformed into a place for healing, a demonstration of the concept that even in the most difficult parts of our history, there is room for development, comprehension, and the chance of a more positive future. As time passed, there was a significant change not only in Sarah's family but also in herself. She accepted the intricacies of her identity, understanding that the process of self-discovery was continuous. Her films shifted from the first surprise and conflict to more thoughtful ones, exploring the complexities of rebuilding trust, the details of forgiveness, and the lasting power of family connections. Between the difficulties and successes, Sarah's channel became a source of motivation for individuals dealing with their own family secrets. Viewers appreciated her genuineness and respected her bravery, connecting with the common challenges and successes. The common area turned into a place for mutual support, creating friendships that went beyond the online world. Sarah's connection with both her parents kept changing. With Daniel, she found happiness in going out with her father, making memories that helped make up for the time they had lost. Lissa also started a process of making up for past mistakes, taking part in family therapy sessions to repair the damaged trust. The recovery was slow but characterized by sincere attempts and a dedication to comprehension. While Sarah dealt with the intricacies of her personal life, her channel went through a slight change. It evolved into a platform for wider conversations about forgiveness, resilience, and the significance of accepting one's truth. Mental health supporters, family therapists, and psychologists teamed up with her in shared videos, providing expert viewpoints on the complex nature of family relationships. The tale has caught the interest of documentary filmmakers fascinated by the genuine emotion and authenticity seen in Sarah's films. With her family's permission, a documentary was created, documenting the process from the discovery of a long-concealed reality to the following recovery and development. The documentary connected well with viewers and also received praise from critics for its detailed depiction of intricate family relationships. Over time, Sarah's channel became a source of inspiration for those going through similar experiences. She broadened her programming to feature interviews with people from all backgrounds who shared their personal stories of strength and self-exploration. The station turned into a communal center, promoting empathy and understanding among its viewers. In an unexpected turn of events, Sarah's extended relatives, who were previously unaware of the secret truths, contacted her. Relatives such as cousins, aunts, and uncles came into her life, excited to reconnect and mend relationships that had been unintentionally broken. The new connections brought further depth to Sarah's story, revealing the impact of being honest and open. Throughout everything, Sarah stayed down to earth, understanding the duty that came with exposing such personal parts of her life. Her transition from the surprising disclosure to becoming a representation of strength and perseverance demonstrated the impactful influence of storytelling. The story, previously hidden and filled with suffering, had transformed into a pattern of development, empathy, and the lasting ability for love to overcome betrayal. As Sarah kept moving through the always shifting terrain of her life, both on the internet and in real life, her journey evolved into more than simply a personal adventure. It became a tribute to the strength of the human spirit and the significant influence of honesty and genuineness. As Sarah's life unfolded, her story reached a touching conclusion, one that focused more on fresh starts than on endings. The wounds from previous experiences, which were previously fresh and hurtful, have turned into signs of might and toughness. The transition from betrayal to forgiveness, from deception to truth, has made a lasting impact on Sarah's personality. The documentary that had documented her family's story sparked more discussions about the intricacies of family relationships. Shown at film festivals and community events, it generated discussions on the significance of honest communication, understanding, and the ability to recover despite severe betrayal. Sarah's YouTube channel had developed into a space for sharing stories and connecting with the community. The stories told by her and others struck a chord with audiences globally, creating a feeling of unity among individuals who had experienced loneliness in their personal challenges. The comment section remained a virtual safe space where people discovered comfort, guidance, and a helpful group ready to help carry their troubles. During this change, Sarah discovered a deeper meaning outside of the digital world. Drawn from her personal experiences, she began to support mental health, family reunification, and the impactful nature of storytelling. Working with nonprofit organizations, she arranged seminars and events focused on promoting open discussions within families, motivating people to address their realities and start on paths of healing. Her parents, Daniel and Lisa, were actively involved in this cause. Their readiness to talk about their own thoughts on the road, admitting errors and showing the continuous attempt to regain trust, connected with others dealing with comparable difficulties. Together, the family became representatives of strength, showing that the consequences of betrayal might lead to personal development and empathy. Over time, Sarah's channel continued to showcase the lasting influence of being open and honest. The storytelling went beyond her personal experiences to include a variety of narratives, all connected by the shared themes of human challenges, strength, and the pursuit of being genuine. The family get-togethers, previously characterized by tension and unexpressed resentments, turned into events of warmth and shared laughter. The large family, now completely part of Sarah's life, offered a system of help and affection that exceeded just being related by blood. The recovery that had started inside her close family spread out, affecting the lives of people who had previously seemed unfamiliar. While Sarah was at the point where her trip may go different directions, she thought about the significant changes that had happened. The agony from before was not gone, but it had been changed into a source of insight and compassion. The trip was challenging, but it was also life-changing, showing how people can bounce back and develop even when dealing with deep betrayal. The last part of Sarah's tale wasn't a conclusion but a start. A start characterized by the realization that seeking truth, genuineness, and forgiveness is a lifelong journey. While she kept talking about her experiences, supporting mental health, and building relationships in her community, Sarah welcomed the continuous development of her story, which went beyond personal challenges to inspire and give hope to others on their paths of self-discovery and recovery.